Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I spent last night at the Holiday Inn in the NEC up in Birmingham, which was fine. It was great to meet up with some really good friends though. We need to get together more often, to be honest with you, but that was wonderful. And so today I'm going to explore Herefordshire. I'm already loaded up, all ready to go. There's some really beautiful parts. It's a really beautiful part of the world. There's some great places to explore. So come and join me as we explore Herefordshire. Well, that was a brilliant evening. So much fun. I get together with these guys every sort of 5 or 6 weeks or so, and yeah, they're just brilliant. So really good fun. That was a great evening, lots of laughs, lots of giggles, and now I'm going to be, as I say, heading off towards Herefordshire. So I've got my waypoints all set up. As you'll probably notice, I still haven't got an active Garmin, but apparently they have actually replaced it and it's waiting at home for me. So that's brilliant news. And so hopefully next time I ride, we'll have one of those stuck right on the front of the bike. But it's about an hour down to the first stop. And so I will catch up with you a little bit closer to there. Do you know, we're talking about friendships. I got to just say really quickly, I'm so lucky to have that group of people as my friends. We get together 5 or 6 times a year, and when we do, there's always a lot of silliness that goes on. I think sometimes people might be a bit, you know, surprised by just how childish we all get. They're all really professional people, really high achieving people, and that's just amazing that I get to hang out with those people. What's that phrase? You're the average of your 5 closest friends, and luckily my 5 closest friends are pretty awesome people, you know, and they're just lovely guys and girl, I hasten to add. So I'm very lucky to have that. In fact, they're like a little mini mastermind. So we have the friendship, but we also actually kind of hold each other to account as well. So if we, for example, get together and one of us says, do you know what, I want to try this or I want to try that, maybe in my business or in my personal life, we're there to sort of support and help and cajole and push and pull and kick up the backside, and I think that's really special. So if any of you guys are watching this, thanks so much for being my best mates. I'm very lucky to have you in my world. So this is Worcester. It's all looking a little bit commercial to be honest with you. I thought it was a slightly older town, if I'm being really truthful. Probably I haven't quite found that yet. That looks a bit more interesting up there. To be honest, I actually haven't had any breakfast yet, and it's 12:30, so I think, regardless, let's find a place to pull up here. Well, there would be good, wouldn't it? Actually built for motorcycles, but I wouldn't mind going a little bit further in, maybe? Or not. That'll do. So I just had breakfast at this place. It's called the Wilding Collective. You've got to check it out in Worcester. It's absolutely amazing. Food's awesome. Nothing to complain about. Go there.
I just wanted to show you this incredible part to this awesome cathedral. This section here is known as Arthur's Chantry, and in here is Arthur VII was actually born. He was the son of King Henry VIII, and it's actually the newest part of this entire building. Look at the wear on that step. And so in here we actually have the crypt for Arthur VII, although I've just been reliably informed by my new best friend that actually Arthur's body isn't actually buried there. It's actually apparently buried down in that corner, and there are a whole number of reasons why that's the case, but pretty interesting all the same. But what I particularly found interesting was this incredible cathedral. That's actually the newest part, and it was assembled in sections, so it was actually built off site in sections. And if you look at the uppermost sort of like spires, the top parts to that whole sort of, you know, chantry, if I just race you around the other side here for a second, you can see that the people that actually assembled it, the people that actually built it off site, they got the measurements wrong. If I just run round here, just bear with me one moment. I mean, this whole thing is extraordinary. Keep in mind it was actually built 500 years ago off site. Can you see up in the top corners just there, if I can point up there, you can actually see that they've got the measurements wrong. So that entire thing, which was assembled a bit like an IKEA flat pack, they actually got the measurements wrong. The crypt is actually the oldest part of Worcester Cathedral. It actually started construction in 1089. I'll tell you what, the buildings in Worcester are just incredible. Let me just run you up this street and show you what I mean. It's amazing. I mean, it's just mad, isn't it? And there's so many streets in Worcester that are the same kind of age of buildings. Incredible. In the ride into the town, it's a bit more modern as you'd expect, but the centre of the town itself is amazing. Well worth checking out.
So I was really, I thought Worcester was absolutely stunning. The old town, the central part of it, there's so many amazing buildings there, and I love all that stuff, to be honest with you. So although the countryside around this area is just stunning, and I'm going to go and see more of it now, I would really encourage you to check out Worcester town centre itself. There's just some beautiful places to see. Completely over the wrong side of the road there, but it's okay, I'm sure nobody noticed. We're slowly climbing up into I presume it's the Malvern Hills. Probably should have checked my map, but I'm pretty sure it is that. slowly climbing up here. Do you know what? I've absolutely got to practice my hill starts. To be honest, I think I'm pretty good at them, except for one big thing, and that is that this bike, it has a kind of like an automatic brake thing that comes on, which is great in many respects, but it kind of holds you. It doesn't instantly disengage. I wonder if I can turn that off, because in a way I'd rather it wasn't there. I don't know, maybe that's just me being silly. I'll tell you one funny thing about this bike compared to my last bike, which is a BMW 1250GS, is the windscreen. Oh my goodness me, the 750 is actually a really lovely bike, and you know, it's brilliant. However, the windscreen is too small, and I don't understand why BMW ever thought that it was big enough. And so, you know, any speed at all and you just got the wind hitting you in the face slash chest. Whereas with the 1250, you've obviously not only have you got adjustment, but even at the lowest setting, the wind just kind of comes over the top of your head, so it means I can ride around like this. Although at any kind of speed at all, when I'm dropping this down, just in case there's any anything there that kind of bounces off the road, or at least there should be. Speaking of which, so this is Ledbury. It's a really pretty little town. I mean, look at that amazing building there. Wow. But to be honest with you, I'm actually going to continue on through, because time is marching on. It's already 5 o'clock, and so I'm just going to continue on. I'm going to head in the direction of Ross-on-Wye. And there it is. Wow. That is pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. It's late, so I don't know. I presume we probably can't get in, can we? Unless it's open all the time, which I doubt. Well, we'll drop the bike off and let's go and have a little look. Looks amazing.
So there you go, that's Tintern Abbey. It looks pretty awesome, built in 1131, closed today, unfortunately. So sadly, I wasn't able to get any of those nice internal shots I was hoping for. Plus, both my GoPros have died. Never mind. I really hope you've enjoyed this video anyway. If you have, please click on the like button, but more importantly, please subscribe. And that way you won't miss out on any of the future videos that are going to be coming your way. And with that in mind, if you've got any suggestions on where I can go next, kind of maybe 2 or 3 day trips out and back from Bristol, it would be amazing if you could make some suggestions in the comments section below. So thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.